Texans may be about to get the biggest property tax cut in history. Texas lawmakers announced this morning they have finally reached an agreement on a deal worth about $18 billion. KENS 5's Jeremy Baker breaks down the proposal and what it will mean for you, whether you own a home or rent.
According to the proposal, over $12 billion will be spent on reducing the school property tax rate for all homeowners and business properties. Every homeowner who homesteads their home will get a $100,000 homestead exemption. That's about 6 million homeowners. And non-homestead properties, both commercial and residential, worth $5 million or under, will get a 20% circuit breaker on appraised values as part of a pilot project.
This was done as a way to potentially reduce or at least slow down rent increases for apartments and rental properties. Not only do you have to have a vote both the House and Senate, there's also a concurrent joint resolution, which means we'll be voting on this in November as a constitutional amendment.
Governor Abbott released a statement that said, "I promised during my campaign that the state would return to property taxpayers at least half of the largest budget surplus we've ever had." Today's agreement between the House and the Senate is a step forward, delivering on that promise. I look forward to this legislation reaching my desk so I can sign into law the largest property tax cut in Texas history. The Texas State Teachers Association also responded, saying, "Now the legislative leadership announces an $18 billion package of tax cuts with not an additional penny for the needs of educators and their students. We demand that state leaders also fulfill their constitutional duty and increase funding for public education, beginning with significant pay raises for all school employees in every school district."
It's complicated because it, in the end, impacts K through 12 public education in a way that is a real concern that there will not be enough money.
Taylor also says this proposal is only temporary, and at the end of a few years, they'd have to revisit the possible new legislation to see what needs to be done then. In the studio, Jeremy Baker, KENS 5.